As we begin the Microsoft Access 2010 projects, just want to make a couple notes about Access and how the projects are kind of structured. First thing is the projects build from each other, which means that you need to complete Project 4 successfully to move to Project 5, complete it successfully, and then 6 and 7. So at the end of Project 7, if you do everything correctly, everything will be encased in that project, which is nice. I still want you to submit each of them individually because you may miss a part here or there, and I want you to be able to maximize your point values for each project. So keep that in mind. Also, I created a new folder I just called Access. In that folder, I put in there the data files from Access. There are more files than you need, so I put the Camishali database, which is the same database we're going to use for 4A, 5A, 6A, and 7A. And you may want to do the same thing for the Part B database. But inside of here are all the data files that will be necessary for all 4 projects. And I'm going to reference this a few times throughout the projects. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the Camishali database. You may get a warning asking it to enable editing. If you do, make sure you click that because you'll need to enable the editing. If you had taken Intro to Computers, COMT 11000, prior to this course, you may have used a similar book that we're using in this class, and done projects on a very similar database. If you notice, we're starting on Project 4. They actually give you all the items that you technically should have completed if you did the projects from the previous class in 1, 2, and 3. So that's why there's a lot of different items here. I just want to run through real quick a brief overview of Access if you're not familiar with it. Access is broken up into various segments, tables, queries, forms, and reports, and you can open these up and look at the different elements. And as you open them, it puts them in separate tabs. So if you need to go between one tab and the other, you can do that. You can have reports open, you can have queries open, you can have forms open, and then just flip between them as necessary. All right, now if you want to close one of them, just right-click on it and hit Close. If you want to close them all, there was an option you may have seen, Close All, and it takes you back to this screen here. Database is unique because it's a one file that contains many elements. So as you can see, there's numerous forms, reports, queries, and tables in this database, but it's actually one file that you can do various things. A very versatile type of operation. Okay, for Project 4, I'm going to get into in just a minute. On page AC 210, 211, 212, and 213 are the 4 items you're going to complete for Word Access 4. You're going to complete 2 reports, a form, and then another, I guess we'll call it a report that involves labels. So that's kind of a setup for Project 4. Access is a little trickier than their program, so be patient, set aside enough time to complete the projects. But once you get on a roll, you can run through them pretty quick because, again, they do build on each other.